Hi and welcome back to Historical Figure Hunt. Today we'll be chasing down some very interesting people from history, including Abraham Lincoln, Albert Einstein, Caroline Chisholm, Leonardo da Vinci, and even Erin Brockovich, who I'm not entirely sure is dead yet, but we'll be chasing her down regardless. Enjoy!
Hello, my name is Abraham Lincoln. I was born on February the 12th, 1809. My family was very poor, and my mother died when I was only 9. I am most known for leading the American Civil War. I helped North America stay strong to defeat the South. This helped my country stay united. I was not happy about black people being slaves to the North American white people. And after I became president in 1861, and after the 4-year Civil War, the black slaves were given their freedom. I gave a famous speech on November the 1st, 1863. It was only a short speech, but now it is one of the greatest speeches in American history. It is called the Gettysburg Address. I helped people realize that all men and women are equal and that it is not right for black people or any people anywhere to be slaves.
Hello, my name is Erin Brockovich. I was born in 1960. I always wanted to achieve something important in my lifetime. In 1993, I was working as a legal file clerk for lawyer Ed Mallory, and during that time, I discovered something terrible. A company was poisoning people by putting pollution into the rivers, and it was getting into the soil and also into the water supply. The same company was taking the houses too. The company was buying their houses so they could build a road to the gas plant. And also, the people did not want to move. And they were even paying the doctors to tell the people that their illnesses were not related to the chromium. This was not true. Some forms of chromium are harmless, even good for you, but not the chromium-6 that was in the water. Hexavalent chromium-6 causes many illnesses. For example, headaches, terrible nosebleeds, skin rashes, breathing and stomach problems, and worst of all, many forms of cancer, plus tumours. I felt that it was very important to help the people of Hinckley to file a class action lawsuit against the gas company, PG&E. It turned out there were 334 sick people affected by the water. In the end, I saved them by putting special filters on the taps that soaks out the chromium in their water. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Albert Einstein, and I made the theory E equals mc squared. E equals energy, m equals mass, c equals speed of light. I was born in Germany in 1879, and I wanted to find about the universe. I discovered that light doesn't just travel in waves but in electric currents. I was perhaps the most famous scientist of the 20th century. I didn't like school. I failed school and school failed me. I was more interested in science than anything else. This is one of my quotes. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough.
Hi, I'm Caroline Chisholm. I was born in 1808. I was the youngest of a large family. I died in 1877. It was tragic. I became Catholic in 1831. I married a Scottish soldier. The reason I came to Australia because my husband was transferred to Australia. I helped migrant girls to get an education, job and home. I even helped more than 14,000 girls. Can you believe that? I'm not lying. Sometimes I even took migrant girls to live at my home. But it was worth it. I started a home for poor girls, and I stood up for what I believed in, even if the other Catholics didn't like what I was doing. That was a difficult thing in those days. I gave a better education for girls because I think that all girls should have the right to a good education. Because of all this, I became a role model for girls and education. I am Caroline Chisholm, and I am proud.
Hello, my name is Leonardo da Vinci. I was born in April the 15th, 1452 and died in May 2nd, 1519. I was an artist, scientist, sculptor and inventor, plus much more. I am one of the most talented men to ever live. Although today you guys don't have a lot of my paintings around anymore. I had an amazing mind and not many people have been as clever as I have been. My most famous paintings were the Mona Lisa and the Last Supper. I was part of the Renaissance, which means a person who does a lot of things very well.
Thank you for joining us today on Historical Figure Hunt. Join us next week to meet Mother Teresa, Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King, Charles Darwin and Sir Henry Parkes. Sadly, it'll be our final episode of Historical Figure Hunt, but after a punch-up with the producers, that's just the way things go. And on that bombshell, good night.